What are you, Zemeckis here? Now, director Robert Zemeckis, who, yes, his last couple of films hasn't been kind with folks like, recent Pinocchio movie he did. I actually didn't mind it, but most people didn't. But he did do The Witches, which I was not a fan of. That, of course, didn't sit right way. And also, he did like Marlin, which I actually enjoyed, but not many people did or anything like that. Well, he has a new film coming out that could be a treat because it's not only is directed by him, but it's also being written by his Forrest Gump writer Eric Roth, and starring his Forrest Gump stars Tom Hanks and Robin Wright. Well, it looks like the film has a release date now. This of course comes from Variety saying that Miramax has set a release date for Here, Robert Zemeckis' latest project starring Tom Hanks and Robin Wright, with the film set to be released later this year. It's set to premiere in LA and New York on November 15th, followed by a limited release on November 22nd. Following that, a wide release is planned for November 27th. The movie will be the latest project from the legendary Zemeckis since his 2022 live action adaptation of Pinocchio. But although this is actually going to be his last two movies mostly went to streaming, like Pinocchio went to Disney Plus, and The Witches went to HBO Max. This is actually going to be his first theatrical film since Welcome to Marlin from 2018, so that's interesting. Welcome to Marlin did not get much love. I thought it was pretty decent. Anyway, in addition to Hanks and Wright, like other cast members includes Paul Bettany and Kelly Raleigh. Here's what it's about. Set to take place from the past to the distant future, the story will center around a corner of a room and the many people who have inhabited it over the years. Richard McGuire originally published the Here as a six-page comic strip in 1957. Over the 5 decades years later, the graphic novel version of the story was released in 2014 by Pantheon on Books. I mean, this is really cool because obviously, Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump, and Robin Wright played Jenny in Forrest Gump, one of the worst characters in history there. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely excited for this. Just that alone. I mean, Robert Zemeckis, take Pinocchio and take the witches aside. This guy is a legend. I mean, going with obviously when you talk about Back to the Future, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I mean, if you look at his resume, he has one of the best resumes there is. So him being added directing like Tom Hanks and Robert Wright in this, that's gonna be really cool. I believe he did Castaway too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I believe he did do Castaway. But this could easily be terrible or anything like that. But just from the talents of Evolve, piques my interest. Well, let me leave you guys. What are your thoughts on the film Here? On Robert Zemeckis' film Here, set for release in November. Do you like the release date? Are you looking forward to check out the film Here? Are you a fan of Robert Zemeckis' work? Are you a fan of both Tom Hanks and Robert Wright? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon.